Plans are now underway.
For the new
2023-2024.
Macon Middle Georgia Black Pages and Resource Guide
The theme is 200 years
of the African American business.
The journey, challenges, successes, and legacy in Macon and Middle Georgia. Thanks to community-wide support, we will celebrate the 31st year of the publication. Along with your
Free listen,
you will gain additional exposure. Our advertising rates work for every budget.
you cannot afford not to advertise.
Circulation of the hard copy edition includes 9 central Georgia counties.
Pick up a book.
The new and improved website is another effective medium for marketing, where your ad will appear free of charge. Digital promotion includes email blasts to over 25,000 recipients and all social media platforms. Think Black Pages to market your business. For more info, visit
MaconBlackPages.com. Every now and then there are activities, not every now and then, quite often, there are activities and events and programs that are going on in the community that are designed to make a difference in the community. And some of them are very successful. But every now and then there is a phenomenal program, a huge program, a big program, a dynamic program, an impactful program, that involves not only a slither, a small segment of the community, but that involves everybody, young folk, old folk, rich folk, poor folk, walking folk, riding folk, you name it. Oftentimes, every now and then, there's a program that kind of encompasses the whole gamut. And if it's designed to improve the community, if it's designed to make all of those items and those disciplines that I mentioned better, then I would use the word phenomenal. And so I'm so happy today to talk about one of the phenomenal programs that will be going on in our community, which is called the Black Business and Community Expo. And we're so excited about it. And I'm so excited to be able to bring 2 individuals today, who are intimately involved in the Black Business and Community Expo in the persons of Miss Brittany Briscoe Perry, who's the executive director of the organization that's putting this expo on. And this other lady needs no introduction. She thinks I'm going to forget that she's married, but I'm not. It's Sharice Stevens Merriweather. Recently changed to Merriweather. And these 2 ladies, along with a lot of other individuals, are involved in putting together, conceptualizing, planning, and programming this community expo. So we're going to first start with, let me tell you, this is a call to action. I'm so excited about this expo, so I need to do a little introduction. And I'm your host, Alex Habersham. And as I said, I'm interviewing today Ms. Brittany Briscoe Perry, who's the executive director of the Central Georgia Coalition of Black Businesses, and Ms. Sharice Stevens Merriweather, who's the president of the Central Georgia Coalition of Black Businesses. So we'll start with Brittany. Tell us a little bit about the coalition.
Yeah, so the coalition is pretty much, it is a combination of a lot of things. So our 3 pillars are business, community, and government. We have designed the coalition to be a catalyst in the community to help facilitate the economic advancement of Black people in Central Georgia. And I'm so excited about this initiative that we have going forth, and I'm just looking forward to discussing it more.
Okay, Sharice, this is not just, we didn't just think of this in Macon, Georgia, and luckily and fortunately, there are efforts throughout the state to try to bring Black people together socially, politically, spiritually, educationally, academically, and economically. So talk a little bit about how this program and this organization embraces something that's going on across the state.
Yes, the Central Georgia Coalition of Black Businesses is part of a statewide initiative to support our Black-owned businesses. It's about 12 statewide, and we are led by Michael T. Hill. He is the executive director of the Georgia Black Chambers Coalition. And we're part of that group. We're working together. And the best part about that is that we can utilize best practices and really get more bang for the buck. And we're excited that National Black Business Month is here. We're excited by the expo, and we're excited about collaboration, because collaboration is key.
Well, I'm glad you said the word collaboration, because I too am excited. As the co-chair of the Bicentennial Commission, I'm excited that the Bicentennial Commission is partnering with us, because we're trying to be holistic in our approach. So part of the flavor, if you please, of the expo is going to be an emphasis on 200 years of Macon history and 200 years of African American history. And I'm sure that Ms. Briscoe Perry will agree with me, is that we didn't want to be singularly focused on this expo. We want to be a wide variety of different things, and just talk about what's going to be going on at the expo, Ms. Perry.
Absolutely. So as you stated, we definitely want to make sure that we are covering our bases as it relates to getting people to the expo and collaborating with one another, because that is the main point, is for us to come together and collaborate. It's not just about business, but also about community as well, because we know that, no one entity or one element of the community can pull us up, pull our whole community up the way that we need to be pulled up economically, educationally, you name it. And so we wanted to try to make sure we bring as many people with as many perspectives as possible, different areas of expertise. And so what we're going to do is, not only is it going to be a live marketplace where people will be buying and selling goods and services, presenting their businesses, what they have to offer in the community, but we will also have breakout sessions, educational breakout sessions to educate the different business owners, aspiring business owners, community organization leaders, to help people advance their businesses and their organizations, and as well as providing resources for different community members. So we have a lot of young people or parents who have young people or are in school right now who are looking for different resources for their children and for their households. And so we're going to provide that as well. We'll have some back to school giveaways. We'll have some live entertainment, because we do know that entertainment draws people. And so we want to draw people. Even if someone just comes for the entertainment, they're going to get a whole lot more than they came to get. And so that's one of the main keys, like I said, is bringing people together and using whatever avenues we can to lead people to the Macon Centralplex on August 19th. All roads lead to the Macon Centralplex on August 19th.
That's right.
You sound intentional. Okay, moving on. Sharice, one of the vacuums in our community is that people don't take advantage of resources and information. And I'm so glad that Brittany mentioned, and she'll tell you how you can find all of these breakout sessions, find out who and where they are. And then I'll talk a little bit about the expo. But Sharice, talk about, maybe the resource that you provide. And I think that gives an example. And I'm sure that you're going to be leading one of these breakout sessions, but it's not just you. It's not just you. You will be amazed at the number of topics that are going to be covered. And while I'm thinking about it, Ms. Merriweather, if you will allow me, we want to encourage organizations and institutions to bring nonprofits, to make this an organization, a church, a community, a recreation center activity. You can bus people over there, you can bring them over there. We want to make sure that we have a large crowd, because we need to try to pull the community together. And one way to pull the community together is the utilization of all of the resources. Most of them are free. And, incidentally,
right.
Attendance to the expo is free too. You don't have to pay. And we're going to talk about vending and food trucks in a minute. But if you want to show up to participate and the breakout sessions of the goods and services is free. But talk about the importance of the resources and what you expect to do with your breakout session.
Yes, sir. And your show is a call to action, and this expo is a call to action. We talk about it all the time. We want to support this. We want to support that. This is your opportunity to bring, like you said, your whole church. Save up your money so you can support these small businesses, but to make it happen. I'm the director of the Office of Small Business Affairs for Macon-Bibb County. We're going to be talking about how you do business with Macon-Bibb County. Macon-Bibb County is on the move. It's contracts to be given, but guess what? We don't have the participation that we need to spread the love. So I'm going to be going step by step. This is, and we say free, no charge, is very valuable. It's no charge to you, but we're going to be teaching you step by step on how you can do business with Macon-Bibb County. And I want to commend Brittany for all her hard work. As this thing has unfolded, I'm just amazed at what is going to be brought here in Central Georgia. And this is not just for Macon, Central Georgia. We want the entire state of Georgia to come and see the excitement and what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's so outstanding. I really, really appreciate that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to give a shout out to Bob Ficklin, who was responsible for attracting our entertainment. Now, let me see if I can remember everybody that we're going to have as entertainment. What we thought we'd do, and the Black Pages is one of the sponsors of this event, is just try to have a good combination of mixture of local folk. We got home talent. We got homeboy talent. And so what we're going to do is utilize those home folk and homeboys and homegirls, who are very, very capable and very, very qualified and very, very talented to bring entertainment forward. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got Alfonso Thomas. Okay, we got Troy Dillon and the Mob. We got Trombone Love. We got Amani, who's also playing saxophone. And we got, look, now we got to have some spirituality. So we got the Welch sisters, coming to inspire us spiritually. So, we got plenty of entertainment. We got two MCs, Mama Mia, and what's that? Marquise Gibson, what's her name?
Marquise Smith.
Marquise Smith,
yes.
And both of those MCs are phenomenal. We're gonna be playing the song "I Love My City" by CMD Styles. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have food trucks outside. So I'm gonna let Brittany talk some more about it. I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
We'll also have a couple of dance groups as well. Colleague Dance Group or Dance Studios. We also will have iMime, led by Mr. Nick Farley. And so, like he said, it's going to be an array of talent. It's going to last the entire day. I'm so excited to hear all the local talent, all the local bands and dance groups. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what we got as far as entertainment is concerned.
Okay, and that's so important. Now, how can one get a full view of what the expo is about and learn more information?
Sure. So someone wants to see more about what's going on, they can always go to our website at www.cgcbb.org and cgcbb.org, and everything is pretty much listed there. There are links, a button to go to the to look at a list of breakout sessions, get a small blurb about what each session is going to be about. We are still adding graphics to that page as we get the information in about our breakout sessions. But we're going to have an array of breakout sessions, including a session about how to, as a parent, how to help inspire your child at home with reading, and to help them from that perspective. We also have a breakout session about small business certification, identifying what's the best certification for your business and how do you go about doing that. We have a breakout session about the politics of business from Black Voters Matter, or the business of politics rather. And then we'll also have a session about Georgia Power about a resource as far as energy assistance is concerned. We'll have a breakout session about, like Cherie said, doing business with Make and Build. We'll have a breakout session about 10 HR mistakes that most small businesses make. We'll have a breakout session about radio, making radio advertisement work for your business. We'll have mental health breakout sessions. We'll have a mental health small group. We'll also have a breakout session about the business of mental health. And so we'll, like I said, we have, oh yeah, forgot about the breakout session on marketing and branding as well. And so we have an array of breakout sessions, an array of talent as far as the entertainment is concerned. And we definitely don't want to forget about the historical display as it relates to the bicentennial as well.
And
Yeah,
Brittany, can I add one
ahead.
thing? So since it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., it's going to be food trucks. You ain't even got to go home. We're going to feed. You got opportunity to eat. You got opportunity to dance it off. You got opportunity to shop. You got opportunity to learn. Brittany, you guys have done a wonderful job. You can stay there all day long.
Right.
The other thing I wanted to
Bring
mention,
your kids and everything.
yeah. And then for those of you who are interested in vending, what we're going to do, we're going to vend. You could come in and set up from 9 to 11, and then, the doors will open at 11 o'clock. And then we will vend at 7. We'll vend at 9, but at 7 o'clock, since we got so many people who've had so much fun all day and who have networked and who are interested in each other and wanted just a taste of something else to do, then we're going to have an after party from 7 to 9 with Troy Diller and the Mob providing the music as well as a DJ. So, I did want to mention that, and not that I'm a party doll or anything like that, but what that shows is that we are trying to touch all of the bases, but you have to touch the positive basis and the educational basis and the economic basis and the inspirational basis and the mental health basis and the business basis first. But then after you will have done that effectively, then of course it's all okay to get together for a minute or two to do some socialization. And that's what we'll do from 7 to 9 with Troy Dillard and the Mob. Britt, you want to talk a little bit about our sponsors, those that you can remember?
Right. Yeah, so we have an array of sponsors. We have a lot of sponsors. And I'm so this is the most exciting part to me is the fact that so many people, so many organizations were able to recognize our vision from the beginning and have come alongside us to partner with us to bring this event to fruition. And so we want to thank, 41 WMGT. We want to thank Bounce TV, Power 1071, Praise 99.5, Power 104.9, WSTV. We also want to thank Newtown Macon, the Macon Middle Georgia Black Pages, Forrest B. Johnson. We want to thank Adams, Jordan, and Harrington, attorneys at law. We want to thank Atrium Health. We want to thank Black Voters Matter. We want to thank, let me look, Georgia Power. I don't want to forget anyone.
John Bay.
As well. We also want to thank Newtown Macon, the district attorney, Ms. Anita Howard. We also want to thank WDDO Radio, Rhythm and Jazz, that's Bob Fickling. And let's see, Rodney Davis, attorney at law. Make sure.
That's an impressive list.
Right. Right.
The key.
And right, and of course, Make and Build Bicentennial Commission. Don't want to forget that. Definitely want to make that's our partner.
And the small minority, and the city of Macon.
Yeah, Make and Build, yes, the city.
Minority Business Assistance Program with the head. We got the head on the TV with us today, and the radio, none other than Miss Cherie Stevens Merriweather. So we appreciate her as the president of the organization, and also for the support that her department and other department has rendered. I want to give a special shout out to Wes Griffith and Dr. Joshua Murphy who are part of the Bicentennial Commission, and they have rendered their support to what we are doing also. Now, one thing I did want to mention is that you talk about it, Britt, vendors, talk about vending opportunities.
Vendors. So yes, so we are definitely still accepting vendors. We have a great group of vendors thus far. I'm looking forward to learning more about what a lot of our vendors are doing, what they have going on. We have like the group, for instance, Make It Happen Sis out of Warner Robins. That is another group or organization that is geared towards building Black-owned businesses, but specifically from women-owned businesses as well. We have, like I said, Newtown Macon, Disney on Ice. We have Mary Kay. We have Phrase Jr. LLC for we have Miss J. Lee of J. Lee's Boutique. We have Project Kiss. We have Math Swap Tutoring. We'll have Vision Personal Care Home, Ham Designs, Enterprise Innovation Technology, Children First. So we have so many different vendors, an array of vendors, and that's just a few that I've named. And I'm so excited to see what everyone has going on, what everyone is doing, the community organizations, the for-profit businesses, nonprofit businesses, you name it, we have it.
Yeah, and that's so outstanding.
And
I think.
Alex, can I just add? We're excited also with the Bill Board of Education. We're going to have some youth entrepreneurs, some youth vendors. So this is your opportunity to really support these young people as they're starting on their business journey. So we're thrilled that Dr. Sims and Dr. Cassandra Washington is supporting this initiative. So, and then on top of that, we have the Humanitarian Award. So like I said, you can be there all day. It's something for everybody.
I am so glad you mentioned that, because we would be remiss if we didn't state that we are going to recognize 3 individuals from this community who have made just a measurable difference in our community. And we will give them the Humanitarian Award because they have taken the humanistic approach toward making humans better in our community. And those individuals are Miss Muriel Jackson of Washington Memorial Library, of course, Mrs. Elaine County Commissioner forever, Lucas, in Lucas High School and boating and all of the things in which she has been involved for really decades. We're going to give her the Humanitarian Award. And Mr. Billy Pitts, save your money so you can have some money himself, who's going to talk about, who has talked about insurance and who has done a lot to try to uplift the community economically through the utilization of not only using insurance, but he's been very involved in the community, president of the Tubman and things of that nature. So we do want to give those individuals who are receiving that humanitarian award, those awards, a shout out, and we're very excited about doing that. Britt?
Absolutely. We definitely want to make sure that we cover our bases as we are offering so many different things as at this expo. And so it's very easy to forget about something because like I said, we're just covering so many bases and making sure that we're being very inclusive in our community. And then we don't want to forget that we will be having a panel discussion, a president's panel that will include some of the presidents from some of the other statewide organizations, some of the other chambers, Black chambers and coalitions across the state. Their presidents will be in the building as well to participate in a panel discussion about what's going on, the state of Black businesses and community and in our state and the climate that we're operating in right now.
Yeah, and that's very, very important. So talk a little bit, just kind of walk them through the website, because you mentioned the vendors and the sponsors, and we want to make sure that they have access to learn all about the vendors, the sponsors, and the breakout session. And I think you can do that from the website, right?
Yes, so you can do that from the website. If you go to the www.cgcbb.org, that is cgcbb.org. And you will be able to, you can go to the Expo page, Expo 2023, and there you will find our news commercial about the Expo. You will find the main flyer that lists our sponsors there, as well as all the different things you can expect to participate in or see at the Expo. You will find information about the Make and Build Bicentennial 200 Years of History display. You can find information about all of the entertainers for the evening, or for the day rather. There will be links where you can, multiple places where you can go to register, even for your free tickets. Remember, it's free to attend, but you can also register to be a vendor or a food truck or whatever the case may be. There's links for that. You can see who the leadership of the coalition is. You can click on a link to find out what our breakout sessions are. Everything is on the website for the most part.
This is a call to action. I'm your host, Alan Taversham. I want to thank Ms. Brittany Briscoe Perry, who's the president of the Central Georgia Coalition of Black Business, and Ms. Cherie Stevens, who really probably going to help somebody do some business with the city, because she had to leave us, but she's done a phenomenal job and is doing. So the only thing, look, don't meet me there, beat me there, because I know that everybody's going to enjoy. And then I'm going to reemphasize, bring a group, bring your church group, bring your seniors, bring the members of your nonprofit, bring the neighborhood association, bring people from the recreation center. Tell everybody. There used to be a gospel song said something about tell everybody. I can't think of the song, but I tried to sing it, but I can't sing it. But I'll tell you, tell everybody about the upcoming Black Business and Community Expo, August the 19th at the Macon Coliseum, and everybody is welcome. And, just don't see me there, beat me there. Have a great day.
www.makingblackpages.com. Plans are now underway.
For the new
2023-2024
Macon Middle Georgia Black Pages and Resource Guide.
The theme is 200 years
of the African American business.
The journey, challenges, successes, and legacy in Macon and Middle Georgia. Thanks to community-wide support, we will celebrate the 31st year of the publication. Along with your
free listen,
you will gain additional exposure. Our advertising rates work for every budget.
You cannot afford not to advertise.
Circulation of the hard copy edition includes 9 Central Georgia counties.
Pick up a book.
The new and improved website is another effective medium for marketing, where your ad will appear free of charge. Digital promotion includes email blasts to over 25,000 recipients and all social media platforms. Think Black Pages to market your business. For more info, visit
MaconBlackPages.com.